Well, morning guys, welcome back to the channel. Somerset Man walking here. Obviously not a walking one because I'm sat in my office. But the reason for this video, guys, is I've recently been asked by a few people now actually, what camera was I using when I filmed a certain video. I done one the other day and it's a very dark grey overcast day, and they were asking, well, if it was that sort of grey, the footage looked really good. Not necessarily my footage, but the footage from the camera. So I did not use my Osmo Pocket 3 that day, and I'll come on to that in a minute. So I'm not sponsored by DJI, I'm not doing a comparison as such either, but I have been asked a question. Excuse me. So, Osmo Pocket 3, absolute gem of a camera. Now, I've filmed pretty much 90% of all my YouTube videos, which is well over 200 now, on this lovely little camera. But this brilliant little camera does have its downsides. Battery life. Very short battery life. If you get an hour out of this camera, then you're doing quite well, I think. A lot of people buy a second battery. There's a small battery in this bit, but there's a second battery here. And it also helps, especially if you've got big hands like me, grip the camera. This is just a little tripod on the bottom there. Now, the other downside is it's not waterproof. So fair weather filming only. Another downside is it has not got internal storage, so you need a micro SD card, which is not a problem, but just to let you know, if you buy one of these, you will need a micro SD card. It's got auto track, which basically you can place the camera wherever, click on yourself or click on an object that's moving, and the gimbal will follow you or the object, which is fantastic. Now, I've recently purchased an Action 5 Pro, or an Action Pro 5. Again, DJI, I'm not sponsored. I'm not here for people to go, oh, well, I use a GoPro and it's better and all that. I'm not here to argue that. I haven't used a GoPro, so I've not got an opinion. I actually first started filming on my mobile phone, so. But this camera, fantastic, little beauty. This is like a pick up and go camera. Really, you haven't really got to mess around with the settings on this. You just buy it, stick your SD card in, charge it up, and off you're away, you're filming. Fantastic little camera. So I'll just pack that up now. They're pretty neat as well. I'll put itself away. Yeah, they're cool little camera and they're very easy to use, and people nickname them the senior camera. I'm getting older, I'm not that old, but yeah, they're just so easy to use. Fantastic bit of kit, to be fair. It comes with this, you just click that in and that's your little protector there, and obviously you connect a DJI mic to this, or it has got a microphone system on it. So that is the Pocket 3, and I do love that camera, and I use that for indoor use. I recently went up a church tower on a dry day, but I do use that more for indoor use, where I set the camera up I'm about to show you now, the Pro 5, I set that up to use outdoors. And it is okay, it will just do the job without much faffing around. But indoors I've noticed you do have to change the settings. So I'll bring you back in a sec, guys, and we'll talk about that. Right, so now guys, I am now filming you on the Osmo Pocket 3, whereas before I was filming you on this camera, which is my new camera. This is the Action 5 Pro. Very, very good camera indeed, and half the price, pretty much, of the Osmo Pocket 3. So you may have noticed the quality difference. that is what I was saying before about having to adjust this camera for indoor use. It is an action cam. It takes all that and smooths everything out. It's fantastic. Not the Osmo doesn't. Plus side of this, waterproof up to 22 meters or 20 meters, sorry, without, as it is, just like that, provided you close your battery, the case down and everything, and it's all sealed, waterproof, 20 meters. Battery life, fantastic, 4 hours of battery. You get free batteries if you buy the certain pack that I bought, with your charger there, another 2 batteries in there, you can see that. So that gives you 12 hours. Not if you film in 4K. If you're filming in 4K, you won't get 12 hours out of it. But you'll probably get about 3.5. It's very, very good. Internal memory. This has 42.5 gigabytes. A lot of internal memory. And you can still use a micro SD card with this one as well. So, and like I said, I can go out now and film in the rain. I've not got to worry about damaging the camera. This camera is very robust as well, by the way. I always worried about when I use the Osmo in the wind. I put it on a tripod. It has blown over a couple of times, and it seems, although it hasn't broke, it does seem very delicate as opposed to this one. I've dropped this one a couple of times already, and I think I've only filmed about probably 10 videos on it. But it's a very good camera. I'm really enjoying this one, actually. The downsides, I suppose, with this one is, with the Osmo, you just click a button on the screen and the gimbal will spin round. So if you're facing towards you filming yourself and you want to just spin it round, it's easy. I mean, I see people spinning it round while they're still filming. I don't do that. I stop recording, spin it round, and then start recording again, because I feel, when I watch some people's videos, everybody's different. I'm not knocking anybody that does it, but I feel a bit giddy when they suddenly spin it round. That's just me. Whereas with this one, if you're filming away from yourself, like that, so you're filming an object, to film yourself, you then have to loosen this off, turn it round, like so, and then tighten that back up, which I find sometimes you can miss a bit of footage. You know, say if you, I don't know, you've got a rabbit running across or a bird or something, you want to quickly, with the Osmo, you just click the button and you can edit that spin out, you know, but at least you're getting that footage, whereas this one's a bit of a faff and you might miss something, because wildlife, you know, you need to be on the button, don't you? So that's a downside for me, to be honest. Apart from that, I use the Dji Memo app to upload and edit all my footage. So I get on really well with these cameras. Like I said, different scenarios, different camera. If I'm filming inside, I'd sooner use the Osmo. If I'm filming outside, I'd sooner use the Action 5 Pro. So like I said, guys, I'm not here to advertise for a product or anything like that. I'm not getting paid or anything. It was just my opinion on these 2 cameras that I use. And I find them very good. You know, just click and go, basically. So that's it from me, guys. Any questions, drop it in the comments. So for now, guys, all the best. Take care, stay safe. All the best from Somerset Man Walking. And that's what I use. That's my cameras, guys. Cheers. Thanks for watching. See ya.